Any questions, comments, or concerns or anything before we get rolling?
Good.
Okay, cool. So we'll go for just about an hour.
Oh yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, it's uncensored.
Oh, yeah.
Uncensored?
Yeah.
We don't believe in censorship, so you can cuss, dang it, say whatever you need to say. If there is anything that's kind of like wonky or whatever, we might take it out like way later in post-production, but for the most part, we just kind of run it through. If there is a question that you're like, don't want to answer, you're going to say next question, you know. And again, we kind of cut it up into like 20-minute increments, just kind of keep everything flowing.
Cool.
Usually first 20 minutes, kind of just a fun introduction. You guys introduce yourselves, talk about your band, talk about how you got started. Maybe second, third of it.
Too bad there's a video.
And in the beginning, me and Jay will kind of just do a little quick intro, and then
Gather round, we have plans for some profits that will make you proud. Gonna tear it down and build facilities and capacity company towns.
20 of them or so. People had, they were, comforting their dogs as they were like going down. I think some guy went down into the kennels and was just letting them all go, just so they didn't just like die in cages. You know what I mean? And this woman found her Great Dane, and she was like hugging the Great Dane when she went into the water. And when they came back with the lifeboats to like look for everybody, she was frozen solid, like holding on to her dog, and they were like face to face. Like, dude, if I had to go out with my dog, I'd go out that way.
I was
too.
hoping you were gonna say, but the dog was still alive.
Yeah, what's up?
There were no Scooby snacks in that dog. That was he was a popsicle. I was actually at a wedding very recently, and they had pieces of the Titanic there, and I was like, there's a lot of funny, like, inappropriate jokes you can make about the Titanic now, Like, you hear about all the lobsters that were on board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're all liberated.
Yeah. Oh my God. Best day ever.
The pools in the Titanic, they're still filled with water till today.
Nice.
We have no audio.
Disgraceful. No audio.
Yeah.
Are we rolling now? I think we're peaking here.
That's
Peak.
what YouTube comments are saying.
YouTube. Hey, for those of you, that's a good observation. For all of you out there listening, thank you for letting us know that. If you do go into the comment section, we can see your comments. I see Carly and Alexis leaving us some love. Thank you so much, y'all.
They're not our girlfriends or anything.
Hey, maybe if you play your cards right, they can be today. I'm kidding. I'm assuming they're girlfriends. Hey, girls. Well, thank you for letting us know that. We really do appreciate it.
We're good.
Okay.
But again, for anyone out there listening, if you have questions for the band, please drop a line, let us know, and we'd love to go ahead and answer those
Yeah,
questions.
they can hear.
Oh, dude, let me see.
Oh.
Now they don't know anything about the Titanic.
Now we got to go
Their
back all
Titanic
that.
is
Explain the
story.
Titanic.
I just watched the Titanic for the first time, and it was really good, and a dog died.
Yeah.
Huh.
They don't know your
Anyways.
love for Leo.
Well, let's get down to the brass tacks of it, guys. It's so great to have you on board. Let's start with your name, the Darkhorse Collective. It's kind of a cool, provocative name. How did you guys come up with the band name?
He did.
Yeah, so honestly, it started as kind of like my underground hip hop project. When me and my friends, like just out of high school, started fucking around with some shit. And it was really just me and whoever was collaborating did like a quick EP. But I don't know, it just kind of represented the eclectic mixed nature of what we were trying to do. And then
And you said that was like a hip hop thing?
yeah, it was like hip hop, but then there were like acoustic love songs on it too. It was like just whatever I had. And then when this group started, it just felt like the right time to pivot and kind of repurpose that group to something bigger.
Cool.
Yeah.
And where did the Darkhorse part of it come from?
I don't know. It fit, and I made this. I photoshopped like a zebra and a horse together, and then put it through a bunch of filters on was it GIMP? Is that the Photoshop
Yeah.
copy? Yeah, and I was just like, Darkhorse Collective, baby. Definitely not the logo or
Yeah, we
related
definitely
anymore.
use it today.
Yeah.
Very cool. And where did you guys all start then? Are y'all from Chicago originally, or?
Yeah.
I think so.
Chicago suburbs for Tyler and I.
Yeah, we've known each other since we were 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Played in another band together,
Yeah.
and then all these guys we met kind of.
I used to live next to I
Yeah.
used to live next to a bar that would have like bands play, and one night I was there drinking, just checking out the bands as I normally do, and after a couple beers I always get excited if I see a band that I like a lot, and then I wait till they're done and then I tell them how great of a job they did, and usually I get like a brush off, like, yeah, thanks, whatever, blah blah blah, and but these guys, the other band that he's in, he and Tyler Stock, the Laughing Hearts, shout out to the Laughing Hearts, they are some of the nicest people on the planet, and immediately they were like, oh dude, thank you so much, you want to be friends forever, and he was there that night as well, and that was the first night that I met him, and I started hanging out with him for he and Tyler, for the other Tyler, for a while, and then he just hit me up one day to jam, because I was like free market, you know. At the time, I didn't really have a band that I was stuck to at the time, and we just like did a freestyle jam, and then he sent me like a demo. He's like, I've got this if you want to try and be a part of this. So
Yeah, I was like jamming with this dude that I did the whole Craigslist trolling thing, you know, trying to find the right people, and just cycled through a bunch of randoms, and then I was playing with this drummer for a while. We had like a whole demo, and then I just got really pissed off at him one day. I'm like, okay, fuck this, don't want to play with you anymore. Immediately sent it to Marty, and then like a week later we were playing those songs.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, we preach this all the time on the show, that you got to show up if you want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know, if
True.
real recognizes real, it's really good to do that, to go out and see these shows. Let people know that you like it. Let them know that you vibe with them. That was actually one of the biggest things I think a lot of bands, when they come on this show, they'll say that after. They're like, oh, we're just cool, down-to-earth people. Like, come meet us afterwards. And like, you know, like you said, it's the people who really love it and appreciate it. They're so receptive of it, and they, you know, they want to build that audience. They want to build that friendship. So kudos to you. You know, you never know where your next great friendship is going to come from.
For sure.
So maybe let's go down the line. Maybe
Yeah.
you guys can introduce yourselves and say, you know, what instrument you play in the band, and kind of where you got started then.
Yeah.
Take your time.
I'm Aaron. I play guitar and do some backing vocals in Darkhorse. Yeah, I played a show in my other band with Darkhorse, so it's one of your early shows.
Yeah.
Not one of your first ones, but
No, it was like the first summer that we were playing. you know?
yeah. Because I was in a band called Sunriser, and it was kind of our first time playing. And I played bass and did vocals in that band, and we played at this really cool, like house venue with some other band I don't remember, but
Elephant's Ear.
yeah,
Yeah.
or then it became something else. I forgot what it was, but yeah, we played that, and I don't know. Tyler took a liking to me because I was shirtless and had just a scarf on.
Just a scarf?
Yeah,
I gotta
dude.
ask, why just the scarf then?
Our front man always wanted to make some kind of weird appearance for things, so he made me and our drummer supposed to be German import members. We were Hans and Franz.
Ah.
Yeah.
They're
And
going
we
to
drank.
pump you up.
Yeah.
We bring bottles of wine and wore just scars, but yeah, that was like 50 pounds ago. So,
I think I stalked you on Facebook, and I saw you like also you liked Rings of Saturn, and I'm like, sick.
yeah, I don't really like Rings of Saturn though.
But I saw you physically liked
Yeah.
them on Facebook. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, high school was not a good time. But yeah, no, we played a show, then they invited us to play another show, and then Darkhorse released their first album, and I was like, messaged Tyler, and I was like, hey, this music's pretty cool, please invite me to the band. I didn't say that, but he was like, yeah, we're working on like some new 7-string stuff. We'll be out this summer if you want to like, you know, play on it. And then we released that album 2 summers later. But yeah, no, I just played like on a demo and liked it, or Tyler liked it, and then the other band accepted it, so, or had to. So then I
Origin
just-
stories.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. And where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Wilmette, which is next to Evanston, for people who don't know.
No cider, yeah. And how about you, Tyler?
So, I am the vocalist, and then I'm one of the guitarists. I do a lot of writing, but at this point, like, I write probably like 60-70% of the material, but then I only play maybe 30-40% of it live, because we have 3 guitarists. It's a great gift.
It's so fun learning to play what you write.
But yeah, so yeah, mostly vocals, and then I also do most of our production. Yeah, and I'm from like Chicago suburbs in St. Louis. I kind of bounce back and forth. Yeah.
My name is Marty. I play drums. Basically, I'm from Chicago, Montrose and Ashland. I live, I grew up near Wrigley Field, basically, close on there. Yeah, these guys, basically, they just collaborate together in their, like, bat cave, and then they write all this stuff, and then next thing I know, there's, like, all these songs coming at me. So it's just, whatever they write, I absorb it and try and take as much as I can and make it my own. Sometimes they will even program drums to it, which I wasn't a fan of in the beginning. I'm like, stop writing my parts, you know? So
There's suggestions.
there's suggestions now. But, sometimes it helps, you know, but that's kind of what it seems to be our writing dynamic, at least for the last album that we're working on now.
Only other person in the room on all releases right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
OG.
True.
Only these two guys.
Yeah.
I'm Ari. I played bass in the band. So I've known Tyler since I was 12. Started playing music with him when we were kids, and we were in another band, and then Tyler started Darkhorse Collective. I played in a different band in Chicago called the Laughing Hearts, and I was helping with some production stuff on the first album. Also, like, playing on some of the original demos, but I was always kind of resistant to, like, do stuff because I was busy and, like, didn't want to, overcommit. But then songs just got too awesome, and I was like, and
We
they
got
had
good enough for you.
no, definitely not. No, I always was a big fan, so I always wanted to help out, work on stuff, and they had something happen with the other bass player, and after the first album, and asked if I wanted to join. So just kind of stepped in, and it's been awesome. Big fan. Yeah. Oh, I grew up in Vernon Hills.
What part? Where's Vernon Hills?
It's like by Buffalo Grove,
Yeah,
north
northwest
suburbs.
suburbs.
Yeah.
Suburbs, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Last
Yeah.
but not least.
Yeah, I'm Dan. I'm from Wilmette, and I've known Aaron since 2015.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Basically, so anyway, we've been friends since 2015, and basically I was, I guess, like an invite into the band about a year ago.
Yeah.
So I haven't really written, I've written stuff since I got invited since then, basically for the new album. So, but I mostly do leads, and it's been great. It's been really fun, and so we'll see what happens after.
Dan was like our ringer. We brought it.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
trying to like solidify live sound, and it was just proving too difficult for me to do all of my parts while also doing vocals. And so he was able to pick those up, and then also he's a fucking insane lead guitarist.
And it was like super
Thank
quick
you.
too.
Yeah.
Like Aaron was like, I think I got a guy, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I know a
Because
guy
we
who
had
plays
this
seven
problem
strings.
where he couldn't like he was writing all these intricate parts, but also like the music was so intricate, and what he was playing, and then his ideas for vocals were just as crazy. So, like, he tried for sure and was doing a great job, but it was like realistically, like, our performances would be better if he
You're
could
saying
like
he failed.
separate himself.
He did not
So,
fail.
And then when Dan came about, it was like instantly he was like Terminator. He just downloaded all of his parts and he just rips them all.
Probably
He's-
like third or fourth practice had
Yeah.
memorized an entire
Just kills
hour-length
it.
album.
I just had
exactly
to
what we
get over
needed.
my pride.
It's been great
Yeah.
because I've never really been in a true like band. I've played with like other side projects and stuff, but this is like the first like true band I've been in, and these guys have like pushed me like in a good way, like pushed me to like a whole nother level, and it's been amazing. So, thank you guys. Like
Thank
seriously.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have any sort of like introduction when a new band member comes into the group? Do you have like
Well,
a
we had the
hazing
glass
ritual, or-
rose that you never got him.
Yeah, I have a glass rose that was from a client project at work that was given to me as a sales award because they just tend to give me garbage as sales awards. So I was gonna pass on the favor and give him a glass rose and an introduction. I forgot.
Next practice.
Next practice. No, not a real introduction, I guess. There is a rhythm going where each album we add a member.
Yeah.
So
Oh, damn.
You
for
could
the-
be next.
you know, first album was a 3-piece, second album was a 4-piece.
Kind of, yeah.
You know, yeah, 4-piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
with
mean,
a, well, 5 piece. Oh,
4-piece,
no,
yeah, 4-piece.
I can't count.
Third album is a 5-piece, so next album, we're looking for another member. Please
God.
email or hit us up on Instagram.
We
You wanna
need a
play-
guitar
Yeah,
player.
band-
If you want to play bongos or
Yeah.
What was it,
Exactly.
banjo?
ba-
Yeah.
banjo.
Triangle player.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if you were to get a new sound in, what instrument would you pull in? A DJ sound, like
Every band needs
John
a DJ.
Goblikon.
Synth.
Yeah, get John Goblikon. No.
Every
One of
band
the
needs a DJ.
dancers from Slipknot.
Yeah.
You know.
Hell yeah.
Anything to lower the rent of the jam spot.
No, I mean, it would probably, if we actually were to ever add another member, it would probably be like auxiliary percussion plus like multi-instrument. I mean, that's kind of what I do too now to a degree. Not so much percussion, but like just that clown.
Dance
Clown.
around with the bongo.
Dance around with the bongos and like
No,
hit
but
some
like,
trash
you know,
cans
Yeah.
and like
some
maybe play some
guitar.
guitar. Yeah.
Guitar, you know, the added synth, you know,
Yeah,
so
seventh
like
member's
we
a
could
DJ.
take away
Seventh
the
member's a DJ,
backing
yeah.
tracks and have it just
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
Yeah.
and no shirt, just a scarf.
Just
Yeah.
a scarf.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
I mean, with your guys' sound, like anything's possible. Like,
Yeah.
look, from your first LP to your second LP, there's like a sonical change, man. That's
Yeah.
it.
That was
And there's a
like-
little bit for everyone. Man. How would you guys describe the change from your first one to your second one?
Yeah, I mean, first album, most of that I wrote on just like an acoustic guitar. It was more kind of singer-songwriter turned into garage psych band kind of. And then we were like, fuck, let's do a progressive metal album.
Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
just fuck it.
I don't know, I
Yeah.
bought a 7-string and then it was like, okay, shit,
Now we
let's
have
go.
to.
I already
exactly.
had one. Dan had one.
Yeah.
I don't know, weird.
Yeah, most of the songs on the first album were already written
Yeah.
when he that was like the demo that he sent me, and it was like a collaboration of our our styles and what we liked, and we both liked heavy metal and progressive metal, and like there's a couple songs where you could tell the difference of like what was already written and like when we started to branch off to ourselves. And the second album was just, definitely all just progressive metal, just kind of ADD metal, just like nothing's the same.
Yeah.
We didn't want to like pigeonhole ourselves into one genre. That's why you'll hear like several different genres in one song, because you don't want to get stuck and be like, we're this kind of band,
Third album's gonna be a big shift
Even
again.
crazier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Last time I saw you guys live, I was like, these guys sound kind of like a combination of like Mr. Bungle and like the Deftones.
Nice.
What's your
Yeah.
guys' inspirations behind your last album?
Well, Mr. Bungle is definitely a shared influence here.
Yeah, for sure.
We all kind of have like different bands that we really gravitate
Yeah.
towards. We kind of just all like different music. I mean, like we all like progressive metals in certain ways. With like, then Marty's like huge on Zappa, and then Ari plays in kind of like an indie rock band, and we kind of throw it all together. It's kind of like a big reason why I joined. Is like I don't like playing the same music all the time, which is why like we throw funk into metal songs and just kind of make things interesting. We just play what's fun to us, I guess.
That's cool. Going down the line, if you guys had like your dream lineup or like your dream tour, what would it be? Like if you guys could open up for any like band, what would it be?
God.
I guess we'll start with
For Darkhorse to open for
Yeah.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's local still. I want to play with Without Waves, who we met
Oh,
a
yeah.
while ago, and them and the
They're
Odious
awesome.
are like my biggest
Yeah, the Odious.
bands that I want to
Nice.
play with.
Dope. What are you, bro?
I would love to play with King Gizzard.
I can see that.
Don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're playing Salt Shed next month with them.
Well, fuck. Okay, if they need another opener.
They need an opener.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about that. I'd just be happy to play.
I'm just happy to be here.
For Darkhorse Collective, probably System of a Down.
Dude,
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it plain and simple. Maybe Periphery.
Nice.
Just a generic response.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
They're pretty
that'd be sick.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I mean, but there's this other band that's like it's a Swedish melodic death metal band called Scar Symmetry that like I just never hear people talk about, but like they're really good. Their lead guitar player, it's like Per Nilsson.
Okay.
That incredible player, but that's another band.
Check them out.
Yeah, man. The Swedish, they got some good bands going
Oh,
on
yeah.
there, man. Black metal and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I
good.
didn't realize how big black metal was
It's,
over in Europe.
it's
like-
not it's not black metal, but it's like melodic death metal. I mean,
Yeah.
there's just so many.
It's like
different
heavy,
ones,
heavy type of metal.
Yeah.
You
You
know
gotta
what I
be
mean?
like so specific.
sure.
With, like, but yeah, anyway.
We do have a really good question here from Alexis. She wanted to know
that is-
what's your favorite song to perform. You guys maybe want to go down the
Yeah,
line.
let's go
maybe.
down the line
What's
for
your
sure.
favorite song?
I guess live Dark Roast is just the end of it is. I feel like it resonates the best when we're playing because it's so goddamn heavy at the end, and it's not 10 minutes long like a lot of our songs. So that's mine.
I would say probably Certified because it's the one that I get to truly rap. That's really fun for me. Yeah.
I would the Galaxy Brain, which we never play.
Oh,
I
10
don't know,
minutes.
it's-
10 minutes long.
It's a 10-minute song, but I mean, I've suggested shortening it. You know, like cutting the
We're
tail
not
end
changing
of
the
it off.
song, Marty.
We don't have to change it. Just trim the
We're
fat
playing it,
off.
we're playing the
You know,
whole
it's a
song.
10-minute song. But yeah, it's my favorite. It's super fun for me
Yeah,
to
you
play,
go hard
and
on
it's
that.
very eclectic on like what I'm doing. Nobody else likes playing it though.
I like
playing it.
I like playing it.
I guess
Tyler
it's just
doesn't
me.
like playing it.
Yeah, it's really
Okay,
just,
we could play Galaxy Brain.
And then Papa.
It's really hard.
And then-
No,
I was gonna say,
we're
is
not
that
playing
the
the
Papa?
no.
Can we do least favorite song next?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite is Certified or Polyanthroponomia.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Polly for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That one's hard to beat.
It's the best
yeah.
long song, to play,
Yeah.
which isn't that long comparatively.
Like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
7.
That was a great question, Alexis. And again, if anyone out there is listening, if you want to leave us a line, drop us a question, drop us a line. If you have anything you want to ask the band or anything you want to ask me or Jay, please lay it down on the comments here. I see we got a handful of people. We got a good amount of people watching right now. So thank you again for tuning in, folks. We appreciate it.
What other questions are you feeding her, Ari?
None.
Feeding her. What are you texting her?
I'm not. Hands are up here.
Now, do you guys have any sort of like pre-game ritual that you do before every show? Is there kind of a routine you like to do before you get hitting the stage?
Belly shots.
Belly shots.
Belly.
You're the
jello
wild
shots.
card of the group.
News to me.
We're not very interesting.
One
Or
white claw.
organized and consistent in
Well,
any sort of.
We're usually panicking to see if our technical backing tracks are gonna work. Or not.
And then I always forget to bring water on stage
Yeah, yeah.
without fail. So that's the biggest ritual for me. Yeah.
stretching and hydration.
Oh,
Yeah.
or taking mushrooms.
Yeah.
There's one time.
The one time. Don't ever let it go.
Never let me forget.
Those were the good days of Dark Horse.
I think it was a good show.
All right, so what happened at that show? Did you take mushrooms or what?
I did once. I did once.
Now the crowd wants to hear about it.
That's why you like Galaxy Brain?
No, this is super early on, and I don't know. It was the bassist we had before was my buddy, and I don't know. I guess we kind of thought we had more control than we actually did, and it was like let's enjoy doing this. We totally got this. No big deal. And as far as I remember, it was a fine show.
Well,
Was it?
if we zoom back to our very first live performance, just you and I
That was not.
I threw a 4th of July party, and we're jamming in my living room, now studio, and we both took Molly. And then we tried to play this song called Candy Mountain. That's like by far the most complicated thing. It's not released. And yeah, that failed miserably.
Yeah, it was
We
like
just fell over
right when you-
giggling.
yeah, right when you started, it's like I can't do this.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
How about you guys? Any pregame rituals that you do before the show?
Not really.
No, not really.
No mushrooms? No,
No.
Molly?
No, these songs are
Not
way too hard.
happening. Not happening.
These songs
We've
are
learned.
hard, dude. I have to be maybe one White Claw before the show, but I gotta
Yeah,
be
even
pretty
then-
sober to play this
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
No, I read this
I
thing.
should probably
about-
stretch my hands.
Yeah,
but
stretch your
other-
hands.
I should, but
There you
I'm
go.
not doing that. So I should do that though.
Well, now that's your reminder then. right?
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
everyone accountable. You know,
Keep
I
my
was reading
hands
this thing
limber.
about John Belushi, and he was talking about before you get on stage and go and perform, he's like, you gotta treat it like you're about to go like wrestle a bull, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, you wouldn't get completely shit faced. I mean, you might, you know,
Yeah.
whatever cools your nerves, but as long as you don't hit that limit of
Yeah.
like, oh no. Because I've done stand up high before, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, I'm like, everyone's looking at me, but I'm supposed to be here. But like,
Yeah.
The first year and a half of the band, we definitely got like way too fucked up before every show. And at that point, we were a 3-piece, and so I had to do all the guitar parts, and I just fucking could not because I was so trashed.
Yeah, it was like thinking that we had more control than we actually did, and it was like, yeah, we're fun, we're doing this, and then this was also before I started using click tracks and in-ear monitors, so like I'm like, you know, pumped up and
It's so
yeah,
fucking
dude, I'm like
fast.
ripping through all these songs. Like our set's like we got 30 minutes, and then there's 10 minutes left to the set, you know. Because I always like either record them or whatever, like, and I listen back to it. I'm like, sorry, I fucked, like, sorry, I sped everything up the next day.
A ritual is Marty hating everything
Yeah.
else and texting us saying that he fucked up at this specific spot.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a memory of like your worst show you guys ever played?
In your life or
In
for
your
this
life.
band?
Oh God.
I don't know.
In this band or in our lives?
Doing this
I mean,
band,
I think the worst thing that's ever happened is just like a lot of feedback for
We get
monitors.
that a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I
fucking
remember-
storefront on Milwaukee.
Oh,
Flabbies.
No.
No.
Which one?
I know what show you're talking about because I went. It was before I was in the band. It was a Halloween show.
when I was
right?
dressed up as Jesus.
What happened when you were dressed up as Jesus? I
Oh,
want
it
to know.
was someone was throwing like it was like an abandoned storefront, and they were throwing like it was like an art show, and so stand-up comics, and then rappers, and then for some fucking reason
It was
us.
awesome, like midnight.
Yeah, and like
Wow.
That was
I didn't
weird.
have a rug underneath my drum kit or
Yeah.
whatever, so like every like 10
Sliding.
seconds in every song I was like sliding all my
Yeah,
drums all
oh,
crazy.
yeah. And
It
then-
was awful, and it was so loud.
And then
So loud.
Ari, I think you, Tyler, Amelia,
Yeah, I was
everyone,
there.
you just like pounded a bottle of Hennessy. Or
Yeah, I
something.
was dressed up as
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
I remember
I
that.
remember Amelia was while I was playing, she like poured bullet whiskey in my mouth,
Nice.
and
It was a weird show.
yeah, it was
You guys
in
still
my
rocked.
opinion it was.
Yeah.
You guys still
It
rocked.
sounds like when we joined, we
that
just
matters.
stopped having fun.
No.
We took the fun away.
Sorry, guys.
This album was hard. Polly's a tough album.
Yeah.
We took the temptations away.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, now the opposite of that. What's your probably your most funnest show or your best show you guys ever played?
Let's see.
I thought the Berlin
Well.
Yeah,
Belgian
our-
show that last
we-
August was pretty
The
good.
Yeah,
album
we
release
did
show?
an album release
Our,
for
album
Polly.
release show, that was solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Although we
brilliant-
had some pretty bad feedback that
I think
Yeah.
that was still
That
coming.
was
I think that
okay.
was one of our best shows. We were really
That was a
we were
solid show,
super
though.
prepared for that one.
Yeah.
Cubby Bear was great because
Yeah.
we stole all the beer.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was a double show for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know
Oh,
who
yeah, I
stole it,
remember
but
that
like
show.
they filled our green room with a bunch of beer, and then
Yeah,
we
and
had
you drank it all
we
before
had a
anybody
party
else.
to go to, so
I
it was
know.
like
So
That's our beer.
win-win.
I mean,
Yeah, Cubby Bear is fun. They have good hospitality.
They really
and
do.
definitely the most money we've made playing a show.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
don't want to ruin.
Yeah.
I think one of the most
Yeah.
fun
the
was
chances of
Yeah.
going to Cubby Bear.
Yeah.
What, what other ones have
the
been good?
gym was really fun.
Oh yeah, we played outside a fucking gym in the alley.
Yeah,
that was a great
that
time.
was
yeah.
good.
in the
fun.
alley,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Sounds like fun.
And I crashed my car before the Cubby Bear show too. Yeah. So it was an eventful show for sure. Like
Yeah.
trying
Yeah,
to get
let's
to the
go
show
with that
on
one.
time.
That was a
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That was a great fucking show.
On my way to the show, I got into a T-boned, and
Jesus.
I had to,
You're like, where's Marty?
yeah, dude, I was like, dude, no, and I had to have like my dad come pick all my drums. I was like, listen, this happened. Can you take my drums and bring it to my band? His name's Tyler. Here's his number. Blah blah blah. And he saved the day. And like I had to wait for the police to come, and it was a real mess. And once like I got the police report, like time is running out for us to go on stage, and someone like jumped in their car to like meet me halfway, and I'm just gunning it like down. Like I must have ran like 4 or 5 blocks as fast as I could, until they met me halfway, and yeah, it was crazy.
That sounds like straight out of a movie, man.
Yeah.
Fuck,
That
dude.
was
The
stressful.
show must go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good show.
no.
We do have another question here from Carly.
that?
Carly wants to know, what venue would you like to play at what would you like to play locally that you haven't played yet? Big or small? Smiley face. Thanks, Carly.
I don't know who that is, but I mean, for me, it's Bottom Lounge. It's my favorite venue in the city. I go there a lot, and I got to play there with like a rock band years ago, and I don't know, it's my favorite stage and like the best sound I've ever had, and I really like that place.
I would love to play the Metro.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Big goal.
I'm game for anywhere. Anywhere we haven't played before already.
Yeah, totally.
Because I feel like we've played everywhere we've played at least twice. So
Go bigger, go better.
I'm also gonna say Metro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I really don't know enough places, but House of Blues. I mean,
Sure.
Why not?
That'd be
Go
sick.
big as
Yeah.
fuck, yeah.
Yeah, House of Blues would be awesome.
I'm surprised nobody said Denny's.
Oh, damn.
Why not?
What the fuck is
that.
up,
Olive
Denny's?
Garden is when you're here with your
Yeah,
family.
Olive Garden.
Big or small, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Allstate
probably-
Arena.
We're probably one of few bands in the city that's played a funeral home.
That's
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Tell
did.
us about that. How'd that go?
That was one of our best shows.
Yeah.
That was a
one of our
really
best
good show.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
can actually. It's not the show, but we have another music video up from our little split EP we did with the Laughing Hearts,
Uh-huh.
where that's also filmed in said funeral home.
Was
Yeah.
it? I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Was it somebody's funeral and they wanted you to play, or was it a show?
That's
No,
how I
but
would
we're
go
taking
out.
we're taking inquiries for
Yeah,
the
we are
future.
available for hire for funerals.
Oh
but,
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, Mr. Cooney owns two did own
Owned
two funeral
funeral.
homes.
My family's in the funeral business. When we sold the funeral home,
We decided to wreck it.
we did not do that. They were nice enough to let me have some friends over, play some music. It was like, just as long as you don't end up on the news.
And we didn't.
Not even close.
We're not big enough to end up on the news.
Well, he's talking about the police and all that stuff. So it was a
It
good
was
time.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, fun
And
show.
then we filmed our music video there too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's talk about your music videos a little bit. The production on them is really great. Can you guys
Oh, yeah.
tell us, who's your team to make the music videos? What's
Yeah.
your inspiration behind them?
It's actually been different for each
Yeah.
one. So, Drying Out, which is the one where I'm in the hospital and shit, that was our first one, and my buddy Arvin, the dude we went to high school with,
Mhm.
he actually did that along with his friend Dave. Fucking awesome. They tight budget, tight timeline, and he fucking killed it. Then our next video, I actually filmed most of that with I think
Carly
someone on
filmed it,
on the chat right now was
Yeah.
involved too. But yeah, filmed that, and then
What was that video called?
that one is Welcome to the Chapel.
Welcome to the chapel.
Yeah, it's a combination.
Was that a 10-minute long video?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saw
the
that.
whole EP is
It's a
10 minutes
music
long,
video.
so it's a music video for the
Oh,
whole
so
EP.
The whole EP. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, we covered each other's songs and
Yeah.
then do a little intro video. It's like half comedy, half music.
That's cool.
So yeah, we did that one. Filmed on this iPhone. Crazy, right?
As technology nowadays, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then New Horizons, Michael Bay, great name.
Whoa.
He knocked out of the park on that one. So
Nice.
He's joking about the Michael Bay.
no, dude, check.
But
check
it's
it.
not spelled
It's spelled
Michael
differently,
Bay.
but
It's
his
spelled
name is
like
Michael
Mikhail,
Bay.
but- Isn't it like Mikael and then BAE?
Mikhail Bay.
Yeah.
Mikhail Bay.
I think
Yeah.
And New Horizons, is that
explosions.
one or two singles out of the last album you guys did?
New Horizons.
technically four. One
I
of
guess we
four.
did.
One of
yeah.
four.
One of
okay.
four. One we released like way too early.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah, it was
gotcha.
like,
Too
it
early,
was
too
like
early.
a year or
Yeah.
two before.
Well, it was coming out that summer. So.
Of course. But yeah, New Horizons was kind of like the main single, I guess.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Let's talk about that a little bit. How
Yeah.
did that? How did the writing process for that song go about?
That was basically two songs that me and Tyler wrote. A lot of the main riffs I wrote on 8th string, and then we decided we're not an 8th string band, so then we transferred it to a 7th string. And then
And
Tyler
I had riffs that
yeah.
worked. It was like, oh shit, this is the same key, everything.
Yeah. And
Combined
so-
it.
And then I kept fucking around with this like funk riff
Yeah.
as kind of a joke, and I was like, you know what? I want to put this in a song. So then we did, and somehow it worked. There's like a million riffs in that song.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was, no, it was supposed to be the last song that we wrote for Polly.
Yeah.
It ended up being the second last because we wrote Null afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find that like towards the end of an album, we always have like one or two songs that gets popped in, and it like ends up being the coolest shit because like we've matured on what we're trying to do, and like
Yeah.
Polly was a concept album, so I actually knew what the fucking concept was and could like write around that more. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And I'm assuming you write vocals for that.
Yeah.
Most of the vocals for that. What's your writing process like? For
Um,
the vocals at least.
It really depends. I mean, for this album, or for Polly, because it was, again, conceptual, like, I really tried to tell a story, and so it's like, I'm looking at it from the view of different characters and trying to keep, like, consistency and stuff. But then, at the same time, sometimes I could just get an idea of, like, oh shit, like, I really like this melody, or, like, these couple words, and then I'll build a song off of that instead. Yeah, kind of just depends which comes first. Yeah, a lot of writing on the bus. I miss riding the bus and train. I don't really get the opportunity to write quite as much.
And now you scream in your car.
I do, yeah.
That's how most vocalists practice, usually in their car.
Yeah,
Totally.
definitely.
Also, too, you guys have a new album coming out. I was gonna try to pronounce this, but or it was your last album,
Yeah.
last August. Polly. I'm gonna look like an idiot
Yeah.
right now, so I'm just gonna let you guys say it.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Polyanthroponomia.
And what does that even mean?
It means basically terminal overpopulation of the world. Not something that we created. It's this author called something Lovejoy I don't really remember, but I found this article that was just talking about his like Gaia theory and how humans are the cancer on Earth, and counter to like some other people are like, oh, you can stop it, we just need to revert course. It's like, no, we're already past terminal velocity for that. So like basically you can care about climate change and you can care about all these things, and it's not saying don't, it's not saying you can't change your individual stuff, but just by like existing as humans, we've already fucked up.
We're already fucked.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, and it's more like you make yourself feel good by touting these things as opposed to like necessarily changing the course of the world. Yeah.
James Lovelock.
James Lovelock. There we go.
So then we wrote
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah.
we wrote a space opera on it.
Yeah.
Very cool. And the new album,
Yeah.
Microdose the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's kind of it's not a concept album
We're
as
not
much
doing
as it sounds like it. It's more just kind of tongue in cheek, writing about life as fucking dudes in a band. Like nobody wants to be going to your 9 to 5. Like you've got all this other shit in your mind, so it's like some comedic elements mixed in. Then there's some stuff that is more just like, by masquerading as like this normal 9 to 5 persona or whatever, it's like great, I can just like write about myself, my own life more, and bring that back in like from the first album. And then like stylistically, it's gonna be a big change. You guys want to speak to that?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like a combo of the
Yeah.
first album and the second album, where it's definitely going to have metal in it, but it's also going to have a lot more, I guess, melodic elements to it that are, I don't know, there's a lot more psych rock, a lot more, I mean, it's progressive as hell because we can't not do that for some reason, but it's just a lot calmer a lot of the time, but then when it goes hard, it goes harder than other shit we've done before, so...
That's gonna be fun. It's like art. It's as if Darkhorse did a jam band album, but not really, because we're not a jam band.
Any release dates for that? Any singles coming soon?
Nothing yet. It's basically written. I'm
Yeah.
still finishing vocals, but pretty much everything else is done. We're tracking drums and bass on September 7th and 8th, so looking forward to that. Yeah,
Nice.
hoping for like end of year, very beginning
hoping
of
this year.
2025 release.
Who's
Yeah.
producing that?
It's actually shifting back. So, yeah, this album we're doing the drums elsewhere. I tracked the drums for our first two, but then I'm gonna be mixing and mastering this one.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you go to school for like engineering or stuff like that, or?
No.
How would it come about?
Done it for a while with these guys. I've ran a studio out of my apartment in Pilsen for the last like 5-6 years. It was kind of like, if you build it, they will come, you know. So it started out by, it was like all young people in the building, and so like we would have band practice twice a week in my living room.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, and we got some strongly worded letters that's not cool anymore.
It was like, you guys sound great,
Yeah.
but
They're so
Yeah.
nice.
people are working from home now. You
Yeah.
know?
And then just kind of
At
built
least
it
they
up.
liked it.
Yeah, they were nice about it for sure. Immediately, we finally got a practice space, and then since it was no longer like our practice space, the drum riser got built into a vocal booth, and like at that point, that's when I recorded his other band's first album. He came to me, so that was like super helpful getting that off the ground, you know.
Internship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did my internship producing his album, and then did some stuff for a few other groups and like some one-off stuff. So that's where the experience came from. Yeah.
So a lot of us just know a lot about recording, music production. So like, I do my guitar parts at home. I'm gonna do his guitar parts. Ari has the ability to do his bass parts, and so then we just all bring it to Tyler and throw it into one little thing and make it better.
Yeah, do that, and then like vocals and synths, lay that all down.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Well, we're kind of big on trying to
Yeah.
inspire the next generation of musicians or artists in general, just
Hell
to
yeah.
like come up. Any, I guess we'll go down the line. Any words that you guys, or any words of inspiration do you guys have for the next generation of musicians?
Don't go to school. Honestly. Or go to school twice if you're me. Yeah. No, I mean, school is great and everything. Like, I went for music composition, and then I went back for sound design, actually, in video games. And so there's a lot to learn there, but at the same time, like, Tyler didn't go to school for any of this, and I feel like he knows a lot more than I do about stuff. So, like, you can do a lot on your own, and whether it's writing music or recording music, I feel like most people have the ability to just put what they want to put out there. If they just kind of try, learn on their own, they can do it.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly crazy now, just like the accessibility of music making tools compared to even like when we were in high school. I remember we got the what was it?
Tascam.
It was a Zoom.
The Zoom.
The
The
Zoom
Zoom
R16.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Nice.
this little 8-channel record to an SD card, and was like so fucking stoked, you know.
Yeah, that was
and
awesome.
that was $600, and it sounded like shit, you know. And I didn't know how to use it. Even fast forward, 15 years, and suddenly just like you can get a really good sounding interface. You can get like mics for $50 that sound pretty decent. Like, all this shit is accessible, so like it's a great time to make music and just record yourself as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
Rock Band, the video game.
Oh, that is a
Hell yeah.
segue. I'll let you finish,
Hell
but
yeah.
I've got
Made me the drummer I am today. Like right when I first started playing drums, like when I first started getting into it, was when Rock Band came out, and I was like,
Same.
this is exactly like what it's supposed to be. So like, as I got good at the video game, I also had the real kit that I jumped over to. So don't go to school. Don't, no, whatever.
Play video games.
I don't know how to do anything but, like, if I hear a song, I listen to it, and I, like, try it, fuck up, rewind it, try it. That's my process, and people tell me I'm all right at it, so, they need to bring back the game Rock Band
Yeah.
to
Are
allow
you
drummers to
listening, Activision?
practice that way. Just practicing hand styles and stuff like that. And fucking, if I am stuck on, like, if I want to cover a song, or if I'm, like, struggling to figure out what a drummer's doing, I'll go to YouTube and type in, like, Rock Band, expert drums, this song. And then somebody has it mapped out to the perfect pattern of, like, and I'm like, that's how he did it, and
That's awesome.
so,
That's why.
That
That's
really
awesome.
is really cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think that would bleed over, but it would totally
it's
does.
perfect.
For
It's
drums,
mapped.
it
I mean,
totally
it's
does.
just
It's
colors.
It's literally
like-
just MIDI.
Well,
Right.
Yeah, and it's just, the
It's just
the
MIDI,
hand
right?
patterns are perfectly laid
kind
out.
of. I have a secondary announcement to microdose the 9 to 5,
Oh,
and
no.
that is that due to Aaron's dedication to not only tabbing all of our guitar parts, but also tabbing all the drum parts.
Oh yeah.
Microdose of 9 to 5 will be playable in its entirety on Clone Hero. So
Oh shit.
go download Clone Hero. It's free. When the album comes out,
Hell
you can
yeah.
play all of the songs on guitar, bass, or drums.
Somebody
awesome.
appreciate
That's pretty
my
cool.
hard work. tabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's MVP
Yeah.
of tabbing for sure.
Yeah, there's this little converter. I just take his tabs, I press a couple buttons, and bam, Clone Hero.
Boom.
Yeah.
Got your own rock band out. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't need to practice anymore. We just practice
Yeah.
Right.
VR.
Play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is true. Don't go to school and play video games. Kids.
What else is there? Yeah, I would say, like, in terms of getting into stuff, just, you know, suck for a long time, go to open mics, meet people, go to shows. Like, I've met so many people in bands and just gotten so many gigs from just going to concerts and meeting other musicians. And
And don't be afraid to
Yeah.
tell the bands that they did a great job.
Yeah.
Or else this would have never happened.
totally. So,
Even if you're lying.
Even if they're mean to you, which
Good
they
set,
usually
bro.
yeah, good set, bro.
are. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. You know,
Doesn't hurt, you know.
Smack him on the butt, you know?
Yeah, good set, bro. Butt slap.
did.
Yeah, just go to shows, be a part of the scene. If you want to be a part of the scene, it's pretty accessible. I feel like people who are like, I don't feel comfortable or whatever, just don't try. So, yeah.
Coming from a lead perspective, like playing lead guitar.
Fuck yeah. I need to hear this.
Find a good like teacher, work with them, but like I mean, it's probably cliche to say like believe in yourself, trust yourself, but like if you feel like you've gotten to a place where you like surpass your teacher or whatever, like ditch your teacher. You know, YouTube, the internet is only good so far, but then trust yourself. Work with people like my bandmates. I believe what they say because I appreciate their constructive feedback. Find people that are better than you and then work with them, and always take that constructive feedback because you'll only grow from that. And yeah, like trust your instincts, and that's how people grow. Always be with people that are at your level or higher. And like I know that might sound, everyone says that, but like it's so true. And go
Solid.
from there.
Yeah,
So-
I agree with
Don't
that.
go to school, play video games, ditch your guitar teacher.
Hang out with your friends.
For anyone who's a teacher, Dan, I don't know if you're offering lessons, but you
Yeah.
should definitely
Should
try and
definitely-
get Dan.
should definitely take
try and get
lessons from
Dan as
Dan.
your guitar teacher. I couldn't think of a better one.
Truly.
Yeah.
That's a good formula for becoming a good musician.
Yeah.
So
No,
What do you got?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Well, I had a question. What do you guys think of like AI generated music? What's your guys' opinion?
I was at Guitar Center yesterday, and this dude was playing a AI generated soul song he made for his wife's birthday, and telling us how it was gonna ruin music because he could just do that. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't think it's really gonna replace like music because people aren't just in it for the music; they're in it for like the personality behind the music and like the story. Whereas obviously you don't have that with AI, but like I could totally see it replacing shit that's like in commercials and
Yeah.
Sure.
as it should maybe.
Yeah,
like a
probably.
jingle.
Much to the chagrin of that area of professional musicians. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess the only issue I see with it would be the same issue that they have with like voice acting and how they're replacing voice actors with their own voices with AI.
And they're training it off of
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
people's art. So,
So
like,
if they end up
yeah.
doing that with music, like the next Iron Maiden album is all AI or something because they're all dead, I think that's kind of
yeah.
That's
a
scary.
little not into that, but I don't know. have no
I think
problem with
it's
AI.
shockingly good.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
hear some of the stuff and like that, it, like sounds like anything, but I feel like you can still kind of tell that it's
the vocals that's
the
tweaking me out.
vocals
Now
are
that the-
crazy.
It's
now
like
that
the
they can
uncanny
do like that's
valley.
like the most recent that I've seen is actually
Yeah.
having AI vocals and like,
that's crazy.
The
Like
best one I heard was SpongeBob Metalcore.
yeah. Those ones are wild where they can just
Yeah.
train the vocal
Yeah.
to be any style.
Scary.
Versus like I listened to there was a 24-hour long like procedurally generated gent song and like honestly that wasn't that surprising because it's
Yeah.
like well yeah
I heard a Barack Obama rap cover album the other day,
Fuck.
AI generated.
Was it good? Did it slap?
It was all right. it was what you would think Barack Obama would sound like doing covers of rap.
Nice.
I prefer Toad covering songs. Those are
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah.
What do you guys think of like those like AI like robots that can like the army's like training to do like a bunch of like army
Skynet.
stuff?
Skynet.
I mean,
I mean, you're
I'm
the
glad they're on our
Terminator,
side.
Terminator.
yeah. Let's hope they don't
I'm
turn.
the Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they'll ever have like minds of their own?
Oh, they do already for sure.
It's the CPU
Did you ever see they replaced the animals at the circus with those Boston Dynamic dogs?
Oh, that's
You've seen those
terrifying.
guys?
I'm for that.
I'm all for that too.
I'm all
yeah.
for that.
I went to Ringling Brothers, like the best in the biz, but yeah, you go in there, they have like pictures of animals and whatnot, but the whole thing just zero animals. They brought out this robotic dog, and it's got
Damn.
like springtail on it.
That's
It's like an iPad for a face, and you're just
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty
it's
cool.
like-
cool. Like,
It's
it's doing
scary a little bit.
backflips and stuff. And
sounds
you know
like
this thing's not getting
Horizon.
whipped in the back.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
maybe it
probably
is
is,
getting
yeah.
whipped. Maybe the robot's whipping the people.
Yeah.
At some point,
That's
it'll retaliate.
Let's
Yeah.
start replacing people too.
It'll become aware,
Yeah.
self-aware.
Ugh.
I've seen like the little delivery robots. It's
Those
honestly
are wild.
they're like kind of cute. Like I see this little Amazon robot just rolling across the crosswalk, and I immediately called my wife. I'm like, Amelia, there's a fucking robot crossing by itself. That's pretty cool.
Like those Domino's domino cars that like
Yeah.
self-deliver.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
I was having this conversation with someone last week, and they were saying that as far as tech goes and artificial intelligence goes, that's the kind of stuff you want. You know what I mean? Like something that's gonna like do deliveries, something that's gonna make like a really hard job for humans maybe obsolete. You know what I mean? So the robot can just do it. But when you see all of this like AI taking over like photography and video and music making, it's like I think we're missing the part where it was like we wanted the AI to do all of the really hard
Like
shit for us.
creativity kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we can do the
Yeah.
creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're talking about the guy who made a soul song
Yeah.
for his wife.
Where's the soul?
Where's the soul? The animate, the robot doesn't
Fuck.
have a soul to it. That was, I guess, my just big
Yeah.
point of it.
Sure.
That aha moment where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe that's not. We're not going down the right path with it. I don't have an answer to it. It's just an observation.
I definitely
No,
think that people
definitely.
are gonna like that. I don't know, like they're gonna feel something missing if it's not a human. They'll know, That's all.
Like a sex robot. Kidding.
Like a sex robot.
Yeah, they'll just
I
go
mean-
back to the dolls.
The sex robot will be listening to the procedurally generated gent. That's the true market for the music.
They'll be
Is
perfect.
Yeah,
for the
they'll be
robot.
perfect
Listen
for
to
one
Sex
another.
Robot Gent Band.
Have you heard this new album? It is a banger.
Periphery, love that shit.
Alexa, I'm stressed out today. Please help me.
Please insert penis into mouth. Oh man. Well, we're getting to just about that time. It's just about an hour. Do you guys want to kind of end the show on some trivia, or
Sure.
before we even get into any of that, is there anything out there you want the listeners to know about the show? Anything that you want?
You guys got any
to-
shows
to
coming up?
masses? Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing like a private event next month, so won't publicize that because you can't show up in our friend's backyard. I mean, you can if you like do the research, I guess, but like we'll let you do that.
There's a scavenger hunt.
We're playing Milwaukee for the first time, which we're really excited about.
yeah.
So August 30th, we're playing at Black Cat Alley. It's this little outdoor space in like east side Milwaukee. So yeah, stoked about that.
Oh yeah.
Were you able to find anything to line up after that?
Yeah, we're trying to make it into a little like weekend tour thing. So yeah.
If we don't
Yeah.
find anything,
Yeah.
Anybody out
somewhere
there?
like Milwaukee or
If you live in Madison or even like Green Bay or something, just like Appleton, let us know. We would love to play there August 31st.
August 31st.
Yeah.
Well, cool. And any other news that they have, please go onto their Facebook page. You guys are on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias.
Yep.
check them out on there. There's gonna be plenty of new stuff that they're gonna be releasing soon, and hopefully release some more live performances. So stay tuned with them.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thanks.
Anything else you guys want to share with the world here, with the World Wide Web? Be careful, because the robots are listening.
Yeah.
We are
The
not
sex
AI
robots.
music.
Yeah, the sex robots.
There was there have been at least 2 comments I've seen on one of our videos on Facebook where they said that we were AI music.
Really?
Is that accurate?
Yeah, we get some really weird Facebook comments.
Yeah.
Like really
Like
insane.
what? What are some weird ones?
They're pretty fun.
A lot of people don't understand that like prog can have growls and screams, so you get a bunch of like butthurt 50-year-olds who just are like, great band, get a real singer. I'm like, well, that's fair, but I don't sing in that song. I do death growls. Like,
Well, then we have really stark defenders too. Who
Yeah.
like, attack those people.
Yeah.
They're the ones who think you're a Mexican comedian.
oh yeah. Fuck, I wish I could remember.
Godan?
Yeah, Godinez.
Go to
They keep saying Godinez metal, and I search Godinez, and it's like all I could find is this Mexican comedian who like dresses like a kid, and I'm like, is this what they think I am? I don't know.
Is this him?
I think.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I did not see it.
Yes, he's in our band. We're famous.
I think all you're missing is just the hat, bro.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
comments
that's-
seem to be either like, "This is my favorite album of
Yeah,
the,"
or
or
go
like, "This is
fucking
horrible."
kill yourself.
Man, people are ruthless on
Yeah.
these comments.
But I mean, at
actually.
least they're commenting.
Dude, yeah,
We'll
it's
take it.
great.
We got
Honestly,
a lot of
It's
like,
pretty
Welcome to
fun.
the
if
internet.
we did something to piss somebody on the other side of the world off enough, then like, I'm stoked. That's
Hell yeah.
we're doing something right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting it out there, that's good. That's
Yeah.
really good. And plus, it boosts the algorithm, right?
For sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what do they say? Any press is good.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to
like
say.
and subscribe.
The more people that hate us, the better.
Smash that like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we haven't come to that term yet of this show. Dropping that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
a weird
refuse.
icky.
Yeah.
It's a weird icky thing. You need it to happen. But,
2015
you know.
call. They want their phrase back.
Ooh.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Well, cool. Well, what do you say? You guys want to end the show on some trivia? Maybe
Let's
we
do
can
it.
ask
Sure.
you some questions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jay, I'll be in charge of the bell.
Yeah.
This one's a fun one. What rock guitarist played on the Michael Jackson song
Eddie Van
Beat It?
Halen.
Oh yeah. Let's just keep it rolling, huh? In the 1980s movie, in what 80s movie did Madonna portray a midnight club singer?
Nope.
Hold on then.
You guys want to take a stab at it?
No.
That is Vision Quest. I don't know.
Nope.
why.
Never even
Don't
heard
even
of
know what
that.
that
Yeah.
No.
We're not Madonna fans. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man.
Let's see.
My mom played a lot of Madonna when I was a child.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's a new one. What actor and comedian appeared in the video for the Paul Simmons song "You Can Call Me Al"?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel you're the only one who's gonna know this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
We can give you a couple hints.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll read it again.
Okay.
What actor and comedian appeared in the music video for the Paul Simon song "You Can Call Me Al"?
Is it Weird Al?
I wish.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It might have been before his time.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't think we're well versed enough for this. Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. It's older. He's older. He was really big on SNL. He did Weekend Update.
He was
Norm
on
Macdonald.
Community.
No.
Joel McHale?
No,
Wasn't he on
I think
Community?
older.
Not Norm Macdonald.
Not Norm Macdonald.
The old guy
Old guy.
on Community.
On commute. Oh, Chevy
Oh,
Chase.
Chevy
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Oh, this is a great one. Oh wait. No, I'll cut that one.
We're not smart.
There's some good ones. There's some like kind of. You guys might. Okay. Beverly Hills Cop star Eddie Murphy had a chart-topping hit in December of 1985. What was the song called?
Party all the time.
Party.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Ooh,
That
Yeah,
sounds
Marty.
awesome.
you guys are on fire. Let's see. Before using his real name, John Mellencamp went by what stage name?
John
John
Cougar.
Cougar. Yeah.
Easy peasy. What do you say we end with that one just to see if they can end on a high note? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, going back to Madonna.
Oh, good.
In 1985, Madonna married what film actor?
Dun, dun, dun.
What, didn't she marry Vanilla Ice? Wasn't she with Vanilla Ice or something?
I think she was with a lot of dudes. Sure. She was with Rodman. She was with.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, this is Robin.
No idea.
I'll give you a hint. Aloha, Mr. Hand.
Clearly, we're not well versed.
Not in Madonna lore, for sure.
I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
Yeah.
His last name I handed to you earlier today. It's not Andy Dick.
Didn't hit me a big bit there.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, man.
Big 80s
I'm out.
actor.
Alright, take a shot.
I don't know.
You're the 80s guy. Come
How
on.
am I the
Initials
80s?
SP.
How am I the 80s
You
guy?
handed us a pen. Okay.
Sean Penn.
Sean
There we
Penn.
go.
Penn.
Okay.
Okay.
Easy.
Dude, we suck.
Killed it.
We got a decent amount.
That was, that was a good
Yeah.
amount. What do you say? Let's.
Give us another Madonna one.
Marty is adamant.
Oh my god.
All right. This one, it's not Madonna, but she's up there too.
It's Cher.
I got something better for it. What 1983 song launched the career of 80s icon Cyndi Lauper?
Oh,
It's not Girls Just Out and Have Fun, is it?
Oh, it most certainly is.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Woo.
Okay.
yeah, I
That was
heard
it.
it.
I didn't know that was her. That was her first song. Or I guess launched her career. Yeah.
Do you want one more for
Nice.
the girls?
Listen, that put
Yeah, one more for the girls.
One for the girls.
For all the girls listening too, if you're listening, leave down in the comment. Go ahead and answer. Let us know. This is a fun one.
Preferably immediately so we can look. And
Yeah, right. You can phone a friend in this YouTube game. All right, last question. What Friends actor jumps up on stage to dance with Bruce Springsteen in the
Courtney
Dancing
Cox.
in the
Cox,
Dark?
yeah.
You got it.
Oh, man, that's so quick.
Why do we know that one so well?
Because it's a famous video.
That's true.
And I tried to listen to Bruce Springsteen on the way over here.
You tried?
Really? Yeah, it doesn't
Dude, I
work for me.
can't.
It didn't take. It didn't take.
No.
Well, great job with the trivia, guys. You guys
Thank
seem to know your music knowledge very well.
I knew
Everyone
Eddie
besides
Van, I knew
Madonna.
Eddie Van Halen, and that was it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the same
Right
birthday.
there with you, bud.
Yeah,
I
no
know. I
Madonna
got it.
next
I got
time.
the same birthday.
Do your
That's all
research
I
on
got.
Madonna next time.
Will do.
And I heard one of you guys got a birthday tomorrow. Is that?
Hey.
Happy birthday!
Got him a
40
card.
years old.
He got me a card.
Oh, how sweet.
Look
I
at
know,
this guy.
it was sweet.
What is it? Hold it up to the camera. Let's
It's a little
see.
puppers.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Little puppers.
Oh,
It's nice.
very sweet.
Happy 40, Marty.
Yeah, happy.
He's not 40, he's young and single. For all you ladies out
Yeah,
there.
make
hear that,
publicly
ladies?
known.
Yeah.
Young and single, and he's in a band.
Oh.
Oh.
And he's hung like a moose from what Well, cool. Well, thank you guys so much again for joining us today. We really greatly appreciate it. And for all of you out there who are commenting down below, thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. If it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't be doing this right now. So, again, thank you guys for joining us.
Hell yeah.
And,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
yeah, please, like and share this video if you guys get a chance. Won't say smash the subscribe button. Smash their subscribe buttons.
True. Please do that.
Yeah.
Please
Nah,
don't.
don't-
Again,
shame.
the Darkhorse Collective. Check them out on YouTube, Facebook, all the social medias. Give them a like, give them some love, and again, folks, thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And I'm glad we were able to survive
Yeah.
this fire. I'm eager
Yeah,
to
let's
get
do
Yeah,
some
we're
damage.
still here.
Ah, there's still buildings when we get
We'll walk out and
Right?
it'll just be like everything's, gone.
Covered in.
It's like we're the one and only building that's like still survived. It's
Right,
the
in
water
studio,
tower.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Well, thank you guys
That's
again
sick.
so much for joining
Thanks,
us.
guys.
Best of
Thanks
luck
for
with
good
you guys
night,
in the
everybody.
future. And, Well, what do you say, Jay? Let's send him on out with something good here. At the end of every show, me and Jay always send it out with a challenge for folks. Sometimes it is to improve their battle vest for their metal concerts. Sometimes it's getting out on their bikes and wheeling around a little bit. What's some
My
more-
challenge this week is for people to listen to Madonna more.
Nice.
Yeah. Listen to Madonna.
Good luck.
Maybe get yourself some like pointy bras, you know.
There you go.
Some big.
Technically,
pointy
you can get the
knockers.
trivia.
And then Britney Spears.
Okay.
Madonna and Britney Spears.
That
Y'all
is
know
his
I'm a
ca-
huge fan of Britney Spears.
Well, that won't be
It's
All
his
right.
karaoke queen. this
Respect.
guy.
That's my go-to karaoke artist is Britney Spears.
Speaking of Britney Spears, it's a little bit of an branch off. Did you hear about Justin Timberlake?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He just
What
got,
happened?
he
You got-
just
there was
got
like
a
a
DUI
DUI.
like 2 days ago.
That's
but he's
pretty rock and
performing in
roll.
Chicago.
Yeah,
like,
leave him
in 2
alone.
days.
That's rock and
Oh.
roll. Come
Leave
on.
Justin
Mr.
alone.
There's gonna be one of there's gonna be someone who's doing that now.
Last time I got a DUI, I wasn't able to perform.
Yeah. What the hell?
Well,
But he gets a DUI, he gets to perform in Chicago.
yeah, he's gonna make it into a hit song now, right?
kidding.
Well,
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chief
Fuck
Keef
that
had to
shit.
wait 10 years. He just
Yeah.
had to play here on Sunday. Yeah.
the concert's still going, apparently, from what these guys are saying. So we'll see how
He's still
it goes.
doing it?
He's,
Oh man.
They have not refunded people's tickets yet, so
Well, ladies
next
and
week we'll see
gentlemen.
how that goes.
Cry me a river.
Get ready to get your tickets
Yeah.
refunded.
Dude, it was fucked. Yeah.
Well, again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next
too,
week.
man.
Peace.
Thank you.
All right. Good show, guys.
Hell yeah.
Thanks. Thank you for that.
That was fun.